Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's the season, the time of chaos, drama, communication, and short-term journeys. But it is Gemini Horoscope Horror Stories. If I'm being 100% honest with all of you, I have never dated a Gemini, but because I've roasted so many signs to this point, and y'all know I've spread some tea on you hoes, disrespected you, came for your name, I think truly now it's time for me to roast the qualities in myself that aren't great that come from being a Gemini. Geminis are the kings and the queens of communication. They are all about connecting people. They are the extroverts of the signs. We are the teenagers of the signs. People like to say we're instigators, we're fake, you can't trust us, we'll break your heart, Bobby Squazzy Gadabi. There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to being a Gemini and the things that we fight with like every other sign. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. There's two of us. There's a lot going on. So sometimes, boo, I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking about something or learning something new or talking to someone new. We are distracted for a reason. But Geminis, even I gotta say, we be doing a lot. I love you, but we do. It's just like this meme. Geminis are so good at quick thinking. And the first thing that I tend to do is that I create scenarios in my head. And it's ended things prematurely. Because I've been on dates with people where I thought that they didn't like me. And I assumed the date was bad because I have a problem as a Gemini, being 100% vulnerable. It sounds like drama, but it's easier to jump to conclusions because then if you reject yourself, then someone else rejecting you is not that big of a deal. It's something that I've seen with a lot of my Gemini friends because we are so scared of rejection. We're so scared of feeling our feelings. Thus, we go into a little room in our head and we have this whole epic ending to that great relationship before we even give it a chance. And it's hard, Gemini. You really got to learn how to communicate your feelings. You're great communicators in many other ways. But when it comes to your inner, most vulnerable feelings, Gemini, you need to say it. And this is coming from a Gemini who hates being vulnerable so much. Feels like someone is peeling my skin off. But if you want to be with someone, or if you want to have a romantic relationship or something that's meaningful, Gemini, you have to learn how to communicate and not to jump to conclusions. You have to learn how to see something logically. We are a very logical sign, don't get me wrong. But when our emotions are involved, we are the most illogical sign in the world. Like Pisces ain't got nothing on a Gemini in their feelings. We will make 1 + 30 = 2. That's how illogical we become. And that's why we jump to conclusions. Because then we logic our way out of our feelings, which leads to my second big thing that I have done. And that is the cutoff game. Gemini are so scared to talk about our feelings, but it's only because it's easier to cut people off. That's why people call us fake. That's why people call us two-faced. We have this ability to front-facingly say that we're done with someone, but then go in our rooms and cry about them. And that's what people don't know, that Geminis are really sensitive. Sensitive! Nothing but a ball of teenage nerves. We are a Lana Del Rey music video, cut off booty shorts, okay? We are sensitive. We write poetry, just like the Pisces. We don't talk about it, we don't tell people. I got some bomb-ass poems that I am obsessed with, okay? We are deep, we care about things. But to the world, we put on this face of, yeah, let's go, yeah, party, what she said. Like, we put on this face. I put on this face to protect myself because I feel like if I am not strong and independent, I'm betraying my Gemini core, my sun, who I am as a person. And because of that, I've done things where I cut off people after I jump to conclusions, and I've seen my Gemini friends do it as well, because it's easier than to really have that conversation. Gemini, Joyce, communicate. Even if things are awkward, even if you somehow got into your brain that the person doesn't like you or isn't into you, you have to have that conversation. You have to learn how to end things instead of just letting things end. I'm talking so much, I barely have some wine. I love my little rosé. That was fire. Gotta learn how to end things. And when you really like someone, Gemini, side star, you gotta stop letting people walk all over you when you really like them. The last thing that Geminis can work on, going with the flow and not being a nervous wreck. Maybe this is a Joyce Gemini thing, but I get nervous when I get feelings, and it starts the cycle. I get feelings, I get nervous, I cut off. Geminis, we do have a chaotic energy, which makes us nervous because we somehow successfully go through our lives just being nervous. I think for me, I've become so confident in how I look, how I act, how I talk, to singing loud and being loud. There's so many aspects where I've grown, but when it comes to true vulnerability, I get really nervous and I'm like, cut it off. And that is not good. And a lot of people don't know that when they get in with me and they're like, I'm like, oh, you're so confident. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I mean, I'm hot as period. I'm attractive, smart, beautiful, funny, intelligent, artistic. I have the qualities. But when it comes to really true intimacy, I get nervous because people don't really ask that of me in my day-to-day life. They don't really ask and I don't really give it. And that's something that I'm working on. Gemini, Joyce, whatever this is, all you have to do is realize that there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong with telling people how you feel, and there's nothing wrong with communication. If you communicate how you feel and it doesn't work out, it's still okay. Girl, we've been in situationships for years now. It's the only thing you know. Allow yourself to be yourself. Stop worrying about what people's perceptions are of you. Be the girl that twerks out in the middle of the street and drinks at brunch, and then be the girl who cries in her room and reads about an epic shoujo manga love. Be that person. And I know sometimes as Gemini, we always feel like people only like one side of us. But the older you get as a Gemini, and something I'm realizing now is that people still love and appreciate and care about all sides of you. And if they don't, other than that's not the person for you. Baby, Gemini is a thick woman. Gemini got a fatty in the front and the back. Okay? If they can't love all of you, Gemini, then they can't love you at all. And that's okay. That is okay. My sweet, sweet baby gems. Communicate your feelings. Be honest. Don't end things prematurely. And know that you're great. Gemini, just communicate. Do me a favor. Joyce, do me a favor. Communicate. Don't bottle it up inside. Say it. And I love you, Gemini. I wouldn't be any other sign. I would still be a Gemini. Even with all the hate we get. Even with all the slander. I would still be a Gemini. I would never not be a Gemini. I love being a Gemini. It fuels me. Chaos is the only way I get things done. It's the only way I got this far. I was too busy to tell myself I couldn't do it. So I just did it. You know? I guess this is the end of my horoscope horror stories. I love y'all. And Gemini, you're a baddie. You're a bad bitch. Never forget that. Okay? They want you. They want to be you. They're obsessed with you. Live with it. Fight with it. And be proud of it. Okay? Just learn how to communicate. Next, we have Cancers. Oh, God. Yo, this ain't even a cap. Cancers hurt me. Hurt me just like Virgos hurt me. My situationships are Cancers. My father's a Cancer. My ex is a Cancer. Y'all follow me around like damn chicken wings. So you better get out of your goddamn feelings, Cancer, because I'm coming for you and I'm going to say real stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to the tribe. See you later, Cancers. Geminis, it's our season. twerk in your house, party like crazy. Birthday June 10th. I love you guys. Bye.